How's it going, everybody? My name is Lbtharealist, and this is Realistic Studios once again. And damn, like, so where we left off, I did a segment on Puerto Rico, how they were just ravaged by Hurricane Maria, and Donald Trump was tweeting. He tweeted a few times. Mostly it was about the NFL players and about how they're sons of bitches and they should be taken off the field and fired. So basically Donald Trump he's in a way, I guess, using his authority or his power, his level of authority to influence the owners of the NFL to fire their players over whether or not they're patriotic enough. Fucking ridiculous. So while he was tweeting about that, we had all these teams decided finally decided to join in and I was going to say join in and have Colin Kaepernick's back, but I honestly don't believe that they have his back. I don't fucking believe it, because where the fuck were they? Where were they this whole time? Colin Kaepernick took a knee in 2016, back when President Barack Obama was in office. President Barack Obama was in office when all of those people were killed by police officers. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm not totally fucking ecstatic, or if I'm not totally, overjoyed with this newfound enthusiasm for resisting Trump. Because that's all that it is. It's just resisting Donald Trump. Every single fucking time I say that man's name, it pisses me off to the core of my being, because I hate it. I hate that every time I have to get on YouTube and I watch some of my favorite YouTubers. I go to TYT and they're just Trump. I go to Kyle Kalinske, just Trump. You know what I'm saying? It's just Trump is every fucking where. He's all over the news. It's just ridiculous. Don't you guys know that at this point, Donald Trump just loves hearing his fucking name? I'm going to stop saying that shit. I'm going to stop saying it. He loves hearing his fucking name. That's all that it is. So these players and these owners, they're not really protesting police brutality. They're not protesting a corrupt political system or a system that, a police culture that makes it okay for you to shoot babies and to shoot people with permits for their firearms in a permit state, in a state that allows open carry. They're not protesting that. They're protesting that dude. That's what they're protesting. So, yeah, I'm a little upset about it. And then I'm at work today and I see this stupid ass video of this man insulting all of Puerto Ricans, saying that he already said in a tweet that there's poor leadership in Puerto Rico and that the Puerto Ricans want everything done for them. And now in this video, he goes out and says, and I don't have the exact quote, so you're going to have to forgive me. I'm sure you guys have seen it already. If you haven't, you can check it up yourselves. He said some shit to the extent of, Puerto Ricans are, I hate to tell you, but you're really throwing off the U.S.'s budget. Bitch, are you kidding me? The Puerto Ricans are throwing off the U.S.'s budget? What about the $400+ billion you decided to give to Saudi Arabia? And the $100+ billion for the weapons deal for Saudi Arabia? What the fuck are you talking about? What about the Moab, the mother of all bombs? What the fuck are we just sent, what, 15-some thousand odd troops back to Afghanistan? We just increased the military budget by, what was it, $80 billion a year? So now we're over 700 a year, some shit like that annually? We keep increasing the military budget as if we don't have the strongest military ever. But yet, when it comes to natural disasters, when it comes to apocalyptic events that occur on fucking small islands, It's a problem. Like, he said, he went out of his way, first of all, to remind Puerto Ricans that they're in debt. You know, that they owe a bunch of money to Wall Street. You went out of your way to remind them of their debt during a crisis situation, during one of the worst storms that it's ever hit that island. And then he had the audacity to fix his motherfucking lips and say that, oh, you know, it wasn't a real disaster like Katrina. Bitch. First of all, the death toll is still rising in Puerto Rico. It was 16. The latest report that it popped up on my screen from like one of them news stations, CBS, whatever the fuck. Take it with a grain of 2 or 3 of salt, if you will. But the death toll, according to them, was now 34. So it keeps rising. They're still pulling bodies out the water. They're still cleaning shit up. Most of the island, first of all, yeah, you made it very known that Puerto Rico is surrounded by water. Big ocean water. Yeah, we get that. So it's an island that fucking big. How big is the United States of America? The whole island of Puerto Rico was devastated. Hurricane Katrina devastated a part of the U.S. A part of the U.S., okay? A part of it. I'm gonna calm down because the shit's really irritating, but there's actually people out there in the world that are defending his words and his actions. There are people out there like, well, he's right. It wasn't as bad as Katrina. You can't say those kind of things during the emergency. Furthermore, what kind of person would even say, look, tell that to the fucking 34 people that lost their life. Oh yeah, you can't tell them, right? Tell that to their fucking families then. How much of a non-disaster this was. How much of a fucking non-issue this is. The whole island lost communications. They're just now bringing pieces of communication back. People had no idea what was going on with their I still don't know what's going on with my grandmother's sister, Norma. Like, this shit is very fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a game. It's not a joke. It's like, the shit. I already didn't like Donald. I already didn't like the dude. I didn't like him before. Now it's just, there's a piece of hate that I have for this man. And I know that's bad. I know a lot of you self-righteous people are going, you should never have hate in your heart. Because when you hate a part. I know this. And deep inside, I know, and I really don't hate him like that. But I hate what he stands for. Because it ain't America. It's not America. He does not stand for America. He stands for him fucking self. He stands for himself. That's it. That's it. It was a total disaster in Puerto Rico. He's calling out the mayor of San Juan, saying she's not doing her job. He's saying the Puerto Ricans he's basically calling them lazy, which in turn is calling me lazy because if you guys don't know, I'm half Puerto Rican. That's why I'm so, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so aggravated and pissed off right now, I guess, because that's, you know, when he said those things and when he's doing all of this dumb shit, he's insulting me as well. It's not just the Puerto Ricans over there. I'm included in that. I'm not lazy. I'm a nigga with 2 jobs. You feel me? It's just infuriating. He dragged his fucking feet, was tweeting about the goddamn NFL protest when Puerto Rico was first going through it. You know, it took him, 2-3 weeks to even go to the island? Now I hear they're protesting them. Good. Protest them. There's another video of this stupid asshole throwing paper towels into a crowd of Puerto Ricans like fucking t-shirts at a fucking concert. This isn't a concert, nigga. And yeah, I said that because that's what you acting like, a straight nigga. And I don't mean like my niggas, that's my nigga right there. I mean like you acting like a straight nigga. I know that's probably going to offend a lot of people. Look, I didn't mean to offend you. That's just what, that's the level of piss that I am, is that I'm going to call him something so fucking ugly that was used against my people. That was used against my people. And not my American brothers and sisters. I'm talking about my melanated brothers and sisters. The ones that are dark-skinned, the ones that were enslaved in this country. The ones that they took from West Africa and some parts of other Africa, and, you know, the slave trade, the triangle, and took them to the Caribbean islands. Therefore mixing with the native peoples of that island, and also mixing with the Spaniards. Thus creating Puerto Ricans. So there's a meme going around, oh yeah, Puerto Ricans are just now learning that they're black the hard way. That's the biggest load of bullshit that I've ever heard. Unless it came out of DT's mouth. Trust me. Most of us know exactly who we are. There are a few of us that are confused. I'll give you that. There's a few of us white-skinned Puerto Ricans that don't know what the fuck is up. But we know what's up. We know what's... That's why when J-Lo said, nigga, nobody gave a shit. You know why nobody cared? Because Puerto Ricans are African, Spaniard, and Native American. Woo! Can you believe that? So yeah, we know what it's like to be niggas. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. I'm gonna end this video right now because it's out of my car. But I just had to make something quick. I had to get my feelings and my frustrations out and speak a little bit on this because I know it's been over a week since I've recorded. Those of you that, you know, stay tuned with me and keep up with me, I appreciate it and I love you guys. Remember to always love, peace, and chicken grease. I know I said I hate a little piece of Donald Trump, but you know, that's just me hating a little piece of myself. You know, I need to check that. I need to check that. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And that's the issue. Don't hate the player, hate the game. People are hating Donald Trump and resisting Donald Trump. And now I'm finding myself being a part of that. I'm realizing this in real time. Imagine that. You're here with me as I'm realizing this shit. Look, don't hate the player, hate the game. It's not Donald Trump that's the problem. He is an asshole. But he's not the main concern, okay? The main concern is where are our leaders? Where the fuck are our leaders? All right, y'all. I'm out, y'all. This dude is giving me more acid reflux than I need right now. Love and light to Puerto Rico. Pray for Puerto Rico. Keep Puerto Rico in your thoughts and in your hearts. Big ups to all social media. Same Progressive, Jamal Thomas, Tim Black, H.A. Goodman, Jimmy Dore, Kyle Kalinske from the Secular Talk, even TYT for covering Puerto Rico. Thank you. It's a small ass fucking island. It's about that big. A lot of people don't even know that it's actually a part of America. Like it's an American territory. Puerto Ricans are actually Americans. That's why we don't need passports to go to and from. You can travel from easily. We don't need passports. We are American citizens. Therefore, the aid and the help should have came immediately. Immediately. Puerto Rico, just before I go, I wanted to mention this. Puerto Rico, if it were a state, would be the poorest state in the states, aside from Mississippi. I believe it was 46.1 or 46 points, almost 47%. I'm spitting everywhere. Almost 47% of Puerto Ricans live below the poverty line. And this fucker is telling people that they need to help themselves. That's like telling somebody that's drowning they need to try harder. Fuck you. And to my wonderful subscribers out there, I love you guys. You guys are the true MVPs. I love you guys. For those of you that keep up with me and stay, even though I'm everywhere, I appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned. More is coming. Again, you can always find me on social media. If you want a little bit of raunchier version of me, you can go to my Instagram. I got some cool, entertaining stuff there that's non-politics related. Follow me on Twitter because I do some political, tweets. I'm trying to get more involved with Twitter because on Twitter, you can send out, short tweets and like just short stories. Like it doesn't have to be a full video. It's just easier. I don't have to sit here in front of a camera and worry about who's passing by, worry about managers or anything coming up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? So my Twitter is the same, Lbtharealist. I'm everywhere on Google though, Snapchat, whatever. You guys can find me. Remember, always, again, love, peace, chicken grease. Like, share, subscribe if you feel as though this is necessary. Share this video if you feel as though it's necessary as well. Oh, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of Trump supporters are gonna come on talking shit. I know I'm probably gonna get at least one person like, LB, you said nigga. Like, look, this is my reality, okay? Like, again, I didn't mean to offend anybody. That's it. You know what I'm saying? All right, until next time, love you guys. Stay tuned.